like the way you work it. No digging.
Hey, what's up everybody? This is your girl, Miss P. I hope that you are doing fabulous, darling. I am doing well, and I am here to do another review for you guys. Please be sure to like this video, subscribe if you haven't already. It is free 99. You know what I'm about to say? Get into my favorite app, which is Feature Points. All you do is use my referral link down below. Go ahead and play the games, accumulate the points, and then you cash them in for like PayPal credit, Amazon gift cards, Starbucks gift cards. The list goes on and on. The holiday season is coming up. Don't say I'm not helping y'all get no extra coin. You know what I'm saying? Did you miss my ABC mashup number 5 as well as my weight loss journey the summer wrap up? Make sure you get into it. The links are going to be right here. Boom, boom. Just go ahead and click them and it'll open up. I mean, just go ahead and get into it. Don't sleep. I am going to get into a mini What You Say Happen Now. Now, if you want to go ahead and skip to the Love and Hip Hop Hollywood review, you can. An annotation is just floating around. It's going to tell you where to click to, and that's all you have to do, okay? Let's go ahead and get into the mini What You Say Happen Now. If you don't know what the What You Say Happen Now is, it's okay. It's just me telling you what happened. I'm a gospel music fan, so I was kind of like, what? When I heard that gospel artist James Fortune was arrested for aggravated assault with a family member. Was released on $20,000 bond. What? Now, unfortunately, this is not the first time we have heard of crazy scandals going on with Mr. James Fortune. The first scandal was about 2 years ago for child abuse. James, sir, I know you released a statement basically saying, you know, you're loyal and everybody gonna figure this out and y'all keep us lifted up, keep us in prayer. But James, sir, you were effing up your checks, sweetheart, and the Lord, the Spirit of the Lord should have told you to fall back, boo-boo. I'm a fan. I love what you do. I love the choir. I love fire, but you need to stay out of the fire. Okay, sweetie? Fall back, boo. This was the creme de la creme for me today. A DC substitute teacher was arrested because she was performing oral sex on a high school student on the first day of the job. Girl, you couldn't even get your 10 days. You couldn't even just do a nice little 1 month so that you can get your check. No, you had to go ahead and slide the knob on the first day. Now, this is how everybody found out. Now, the little boy she was slobbing the knob, he wasn't just some regular old little boy. No, he was a football player. She was behind the desk, right? Kind of like how I'm sitting. Well, he was sitting there, and I guess she was under the desk, and he was recording it and sent it out to his little stupid-ass friends. That's what happened. He requested that she do it the number of times that's on his jersey, and the dumbass did it. I don't understand why these people are just messing up their check. Now, until she goes to court, she has to wear a monitoring bracelet. So, sweetie, you want to slob high school knobs and wear monitoring bracelets. Merry Christmas. There you go. What do I think about this situation? She was dumb as hell. Just jeopardizing their check over stupidity. Like, I don't understand. I don't get it. Let's get into a show that had my blood pressure up a little bit. The Walking Dead. Bob is still a kebab. Y'all remember they were eating Bob's little foot off and they were just chilling like, y'all got any Sweet Baby Rays? Like, oh my God, Bob, you are tasty. Dark meat, I like that. They open up just talking to him and saying, look, Bob, we didn't want to do this. You taste real good. You know what I'm saying? But we just had to. We want you to fall on in. But hey, when you get hungry, you got to eat. And Bob, out of nowhere, he just start cackling. He like... Then he started hollering, I'm tainted, bitches. That's what he really wanted to say, and that's what I got from him. Everybody started throwing up. They like, how did you not let us know that he was expired? Like, the questions they were asking him were like, y'all are at Food Lion asking, like, when does this meat go out? When did y'all cut this meat? I love how Bob did that. He was like, look, I've been ate up. Y'all didn't see that? While y'all were cutting me open, y'all couldn't look? Dummies. Poor little Bob. They were still like, you know what? Let him live. They took him on back to the church. They done marked the church. Rick and them come out. They like, what in the world? Sasha, she like, oh my God, my boo back, my boo thing. So she come over. She like, oh, Bob, I love Bob. They take him inside and she like, we gonna fight, Bob. We gonna do this. We can figure this out. He like, look, girl. He pull it back. He like, look, girl, they ate me, girl. Like chopped beef. And she was like, oh, hell, ew, Bob. Bob. The pastor, he crying again. I'm sick of that little father. I'm sick of him because he stay crying. I can't. Just go somewhere. Take him outside with the walkers. Next. He could have went instead of Bob. Terminus crew comes back and I'm like, oh shit, what's gonna happen? Because everybody in the pastor stud. Judith, I was like, Judith. And she started crying and I was like, oh Lord. Like, that's when my pressure went up a little bit because she was like, yeah, I need some milk. I out of nowhere like I knew they would. Superheroes. Rick Nim, which is Sasha and all of the rest of them, they come on out. Let me rephrase that. They did not come out. They came in blasted and shot old dude's finger off. I was like, whoa. Rick and Sasha went in to kill. Like, they were mad. Like, Sasha, she was like, yeah. Even Michonne was like, oh, girl, yeah, hit him with that flex. Yes. So Bob, he just singing in the background, just chilling, waiting to turn. Everybody says they peace and love the little Bob. Sasha comes in, says her last little goodbyes, laying on his chest. I really thought he was gonna be like, get away, like Michael Jackson in Thriller, but he didn't. And then he went on home, and Tyrese, he came in and he did the final slashing. You know how they just bam. Personally, I'm so mad that Bob, he had to go. I was like, dang, homie. Half of the crew head to DC and the other half, they are staying behind. And next week, we see that Beth, she's still yet alive. But if you're a Walking Dead fan, let's talk about it down below. I love The Walking Dead. This is my show, dog. I love it. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get into this Love and Hip Hop Hollywood review. If you have missed any of my episodes, click right here for the playlist. It'll take you right over there and have you a little marathon. You know what I'm saying? Get your popcorn and stuff, because you're going to be sitting for a minute. April and Omarion, they're in the tub practicing that with the midwife. They want a home birth because Nana delivered Amari. You know what I'm saying? So they got to keep up with the tradition. I was like, okay. April wants baby, to get his little turtleneck cut off his little man. She also wants Omarion to do it as well, because that extra skin, and she like, yo, this is hurting and I'm a little tight right now. We can't. Woo! Omarion is really like, I don't think we should do that. I don't think that is a problem. As far as the mama not coming to the birth, I do agree with April. Until she apologizes and figures out everything, no, I don't want her looking in my vagina while I'm delivering my baby. I want you to sit out there and wait till we wipe him down and take him to the pediatrician. That's what I want you to do, Leslie. That's what I need from you. Tiara, she's in the studio. She with the young hit maker, baby face, blue eyes. You know what's going down, Berg, yo, you dig? She wants to make a comeback. She wants to get her body right. She wants everything to get back together after that boo performance last episode. Berg and his little sneaky ass, I can never take him for face value. I'm like, what do you want out of this situation? He was like, you know what, Tiara, she done been through some things, but you know what, the hit maker gonna make her a hit and everything gonna be good because it's the Young Berg, the hit maker, babyface, peanut butter and jelly, spam sandwiches all day. Let's go, it's a wrap, you dig? Roll it up, yeah. Right after I thought about that, here go Berg, like, yeah, girl, everything gonna be good, rubbing on her thighs, and she like, nigga, okay, girl, stop. Tiara, do not fall for those green eyes and those teeth. Don't do it. Run for the border. Ray J, out of nowhere, he's going to the studio to go see Yessie Ortiz. He goes to the front. Yo, is Yessie here? Matter of fact, I'm gonna go find her myself. Yessie. He puffs out his chest and he walks through the whole station. Yessie. 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 I've never been able to take Mr. Ray J. One wish seriously, like ever. I've never been able to take him seriously. I just cannot with all of his tantrums. I just haven't been able to. I'm sorry. He finally sees Yessie and he's mad at the stupidest stuff. He's like, you know what? You got my assistant fired. Also, you're not playing my record. I went to Panera today. They didn't have my sandwich. Like, I'm upset, dog. It's all your fault, Yessie Ortiz. I loved Yessie. I loved her. She was like, well, you know what? I'm going to just call a thing, Iyanla. If your song is whack, we ain't going to play that shit. She was like, you know what? Get your finger out of my face. He was like, my finger ain't in your face. My finger's up here. If it was in your face, it would be right here. Personally, if your finger is anywhere around my head, actually right here, if it's anywhere around my little personal, I don't have a personal bubble. I have a personal rectangle. If it's anywhere around me, we're having a problem. So yes, Yessie, I'd have called security too. Security. Debo comes to get him and he's like, so you want it like this, Yessie? You want it like this? I really wish that Debo would have just put him over his shoulder and just walked him out. Hazel E, she's in the studio and I was like, okay, let's see what this is going to be. She was like, you know what? You don't need my heart, little boy. You don't need it. I'm grown. Ain't got time for this. I'm grown. Pull over that. I was like, you know what, Hazel? I'm not here for your tunes. I'm not here for it, sweetie. I don't like it. Why is Masika always in Hazel's little sessions? I don't understand. So Masika is there and she's like, you know what, sweetie? Like, I feel as though she's delusional because if this is about Berg, I don't know what Berg is gonna do because looky, we haven't seen Nia in a minute. She goes to see her sisters because she wants to know what they think about Dre because her and Dre, they're getting really serious. And one of her sisters, even though she has 50 sisters, knows about Dre out of the whole 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 years they've been together, even though Soulja Boy's only been alive for 24 years, but still. Listen to your sisters, baby. I'ma call Soulja Boy from now on Soulja Toddler. Woo woo! Uh-oh, Ray J was arrested in Beverly Hills for touching booties, spitting on cops, singing One Wish, and pouring water on himself. Shit, a bunch of craziness. He was like, I did it because I was mad. It's Ray J's world, and everybody, they don't want to see him fly. You know, spread my wings, baby, fly. His homeboy Cash comes to pick him up, who is actually his manager. I didn't know that. Prayer circle for everybody in Ray J's camp. I agree, Ray J. How smart was that to kick out the cop's window? How idiotic is that? Ray J seriously needs an intervention. Like, I really think on A&E, is that where they do interventions? Either way, they need to have an intervention for him. Ray J, the world does not revolve around you, Puddin' Pop. Soulja Toddler and Nia, they are really trying to make things official. And I can respect that. They're at lunch and he's like, yo, you tell your daddy about us yet? Why you ain't tell? Well, we were off and on. I had a baby. I was with someone else for a little bit. You're on tour. Also, you have a palm tree on your temple, a Gucci logo amongst your eyebrows. We can't take you seriously, Soulja Toddler. What do you want me to do, sweetie? What do you want? Young, I didn't know Teddy Riley had 10 kids. I like the way you work it. Tierra Marie reaches out to Ray's manager, Cash. Why? What was the point of you reaching out to Cash but to have another storyline? What was the point of that, sweetie? Tierra, I'm not going to believe that Ray J and yourself did not have any problems throughout your relationship unless there was no relationship. Call a thing a thing. Cash was like, you know what I'm saying, baby girl? If you want him, go get him. You know what I'm saying? Everything is an open door, but you got to go through that door to get to the second door on the 4th floor. I was like, what are you talking about? Marion's old 45-year-old mother with the nose ring comes over to see April to apologize for something she don't know what she need to be apologizing for. So she's asking April, why do I need to be apologizing? I was like, April, why are you here? You know what? Everybody has matching nose rings. Every time I see them, I'm like, did all of y'all get these nose rings together? It's just, can somebody have a stud or something? Leslie, Puddin', April can do what she wants to. If she want to fly to Guatemala and come back, she can do that. It is her prerogative. If she wants to go on tour with, she can, sweetie. That's on her. I think she needs to start preparing for a 5K or something, or a mud race, something so that she can just release some pressure, because Jesus, she was like, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry if I had offended you with what I was saying, but what I was really trying to translate to say was, how can I help you? I was like, Leslie, that's all you have to say, Puddin', is how can I be of service to you? I want to be in my grandbaby's life. How can I help you even though you are now with my son who I thought was mine? Can I assist you, baby girl? That's all you had to say. Fix it, Jesus. Now April wants her to be at the birth. Prayer circle for the Amari family. What is his last name? Prayer circle for them. Soulja Toddler, it's time to meet Teddy Riley. I gotta do another breakdown. Let's skip to all the mumbo jumbo. Teddy was like, you know what? Did y'all smash on the first night? Soulja Toddler was like, you know what I wanted to say, but what I couldn't really say. So I just said, yeah. I'm not doing what I used to do with the drugs and stuff. I'm trying to, prepare forward to take care of the nucleus outside of the nuclei of the square. I was like, so I was looking at him like Teddy Riley was. No diggity, no doubt. Tierra is going to go to the studio to see Ray J. For what? I don't know. I don't know what she was expecting. She was like, so Ray, how you doing? And he was like, I'm straight. I mean, looking off into the distance, he all cloudy. You know he's messed up. He was like, you know what? I'm straight, baby girl. I'm straight. She apologized for everything. And he was like, well, I'm glad that you apologized for acting like an ass. I hope that you're happy. Of course she pops off like anybody would after that. Well, I feel as though I should get an apology, Ray. He was like, you're never gonna get it. Not this time. Bop. He was like, you know what? I didn't cheat on you because we weren't together for those 8-9 years. We were just flunking, girl. That's it. Kiera, pick up your face off the floor. Oh, there's a piece up there on the roof. Go get it. I never should have did that. I was like, please don't release that song either. Just stop. Hazel E, she finna link up with Berg to see what he thinks about the record because I don't expect him to run with me with open arms, but I do expect a little something. So naive. She was like, I want you to hear the record. He was like, what record? She was like, the one you gave me. I put some verses on it. And he was like, oh, okay then. He was like, yo, I think you real delusional, baby girl. We ain't never been together, but you know, you my friend and stuff, but friends would never do that. You know what I was talking about? I was even listening like, Hazel, girl, what you do that for? And she rapping along with it like it's the next banger. I'm like, girl, no, it's not. I've been holding Berg down for years and pouring my heart over this record. Girl, about 3 episodes ago, I gave you the Dumbass Award. I'm gonna give it to you again tonight, and hopefully you can redeem yourself next week by taking it off. That was a dumbass move, girl. Dumb. He was like, you know what, girl? You can't use my material no more to hit make a baby blue eyes running up the street, down the street, over the corner. You can't use my material. He was smashing. He was telling her, girl, you gonna be the next Lil' Kim, the next Nicki Minaj, the next MC Light, the next Queen Latifah, girl. You just gonna bring it all the way up and down and all around. But then as soon as he stopped smashing, he was like, you know what, girl, for real, you don't have any star power. I don't see it for you at all. I'm sorry. He goes to slap him. She's slapping, she doing all this. He laughing at her, egging her on. Then he goes from laughing to pissed off. He's walking outside. He got a bag. He just poured everything out. You better be careful in these streets. I got people in these streets ready to get you, Berg. He's like, all right, okay. Hazel E, girl, I wouldn't have went to see him. First of all, I would have done a record that I felt proud of that wasn't an ode to his ass. That's what I would have done. And second of all, I wouldn't have even worked with him. Okay, what were you expecting him to do with anything that you were doing, okay? Also, he working with an ex-friend of yours. Like, this is just a mess. What do you and Masika do? I would have cut it off, cut my losses, and I would have left. That's what I would have done. Are you surprised with Young Berg? I'm not surprised with anything Baby Boy does. But next week, oh my God, it's going to be even more messy. Like, I think this might be the messiest of the messiest. Did y'all see Monique's hair pull? Amanda, did y'all see that? It's gonna be crazy. But down below in the comment section, let me know if you're a Walking Dead fan. What did you think of what I reported on for the What You Say Happened Now? Also, what did you think about this Love and Hip Hop episode? Let's talk about it down below in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you in the next video. Peace, love, and all that good stuff. God bless. Bye.